Hello riders, greetings from Berlin, Germany. I'm Pavel from Motorcycle Adventures. Today we have a nice sunny day and I'm gonna use it to winterize my bike or to prepare my bike for the winter time. It's a very simple procedure, take between 30 and 40 minutes and everybody could do it. Keep in mind, this is a very well spent time. It all will repay next spring when you try to start your bike. So follow me, I'm gonna show you what you have to do. First you have to wash your bike to remove all the bugs, dust, sand, salt, everything what is left from the riding season. After you finished, start your bike and let it to work for a couple of minutes to dry. The best way to remove the water from the bike is riding it. 10-15 minutes will remove any kind of water from the bike. Make sure it's warm enough so all the water from the exhaust is already out. By the way, during this time you can go to the petrol station to fill the tank. You need to stable your petrol. The brand, it doesn't matter, just make sure that you have enough for your tank. Put it in and fill the tank to the top. Make sure you give enough time to the engine to get warm and to let this stabilizer to go into your injection system. You have to lubricate the chain properly. Make sure you have to make it right after you stop, when the chain is still warm. For the bolts and nuts I use WD. Just spread everywhere, all bolts and all nuts. Especially if your bike is going to stay outside. After you finish, you can clean the rest with towel or just paper. After all of this is done, there is only one thing to do. Some people prefer to change the oil before the winter. It's the better way, because if you have a fresh oil, you're not gonna have this condensation during the winter, and you'll prevent your metal part from rusting. I'm not gonna do it now because the engine is already 100,000 kilometers old. I used to do it before, but not now. I'll change the oil in the spring. Leave the bike on the central stand. If you don't have, use the, I don't know, piece of wood or jack. Make sure that the both tires are above the ground. After that, disconnect the battery. When you unscrew the bolts, just unplug it and then put the bolt on the same position, right on the battery. When you do it this way, you don't have to worry about where I left the bolts in the winter. So next spring, when you want to start the bike, they will be on the same position. The same with the metal holder. Remove the bolts, remove the holder, take off the battery and leave the holder and the bolts to the same position. So next year they will be there and waiting for you. If the bike is going to stay out, make sure you have a nice waterproof cover. Job done. Put the battery on battery tender. Make sure it shows 12 volts. Red for positive, black for negative. You can leave it for the whole winter. That was all. It took me 40 minutes. If you find this information useful, please like and subscribe to receive a new video every week. Ride safe and see you somewhere. Ciao!